you will lose a lot of friends. A lot of your friends will disappear on you. Yes, they will. Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. So today I am so excited about this topic, and it's all about motherhood. We are going to talk about motherhood. So what do they tell you about motherhood? Motherhood is all fun. It's the most beautiful experience you'll ever go through in your entire life, because now you have this creature you have to take care of. You have this creature that you wouldn't mind putting your life on a line because of them, because they are your priority. They are what you love the most. Like there's nothing you wouldn't do for them. But what is motherhood really like? So I'm going to relate with my personal experiences and tell you what really motherhood is like. So for one, you wouldn't have time for yourself, especially when it comes to sleeping. You have no time to sleep. Okay, you might be like, when they sleep, I'll sleep. When my baby sleeps, I'll go and sleep. But then that is really difficult, because by the time they sleep, you have other things to do. You need to sterilize their bottles and all that. You need to make sure everything is clean, everything is in order. So by the time you want to rest, they're already awake. Also, even when they are sleeping, even if it's at night, when you're also sleeping, they're sleeping, of course you're going to sleep. You can't sleep. You can, like, wezi tu kujiachilia. Like my personal experiences, that is, because I have that what is it called? Is it anxiety or what? Worry. Like you worry a lot. Personally, I will worry a lot. I will just in the middle of the night, it's like after every 30 minutes or even less, I just have to check on them. Are they breathing? Another thing is you'll get extremely exhausted. Of course, no sleeping. A baby doesn't know when the day starts. Hey, anaweza amka usiku akidhani ndio siku imeanza, and they start playing joyfully in the middle of the night. You are so tired and sleepy, but you can't sleep when they are awake. So that's what I'm saying. You don't have time for yourself. You literally don't have time for yourself. But I know with time it gets better. Like if you don't sleep enough, obviously you will be tired, you'll be exhausted, sometimes even fatigued. Let nobody lie to you. Breastfeeding is not easy. Just to think it's just that's a simple. It's not easy. Your nipples will be painful, swollen. Like it's not what I had imagined before. But where, especially if they start teething, it's not easy. But with time, it gets better with time. But guys, you're keeping it 100. You have to manage their sleeping pattern. For me personally, it's not easy. Someone can be like, when they sleep, go and sleep. Wakilala tawe unalala, wakilala tawe unalala. But no, it doesn't work like that, because by the time they're sleeping, I have something else to do. What I do is that unapata moja kilala, mwingine naamka. It's tiresome, because sister, by the time this one is sleeping, the other one is awake. Wewe unapumzika saa ngapi? 24. Just like that. Another thing is, okay, my babies personally, they struggle with sleeping. Ama should I say I struggle with making them sleep. Watoto wangu ni wale wenye wananga usingizi. I had to try to understand what's really making them not to sleep. I learned to create an atmosphere where they could easily sleep. So what I do, maybe if you struggle with this as well, try this. I like, there are those rainy sounds. You can get them on YouTube. Just download them or just play them, and then unawaekea wanasikiza. They just go to sleep. Sometimes it can be tricky. Any sounds, and you end up sleeping yourself. Mara mingi nimeka you end up sleeping yourself. Mara mingi nimeka hiyo rainy sound, mimi ndio naanza kusinzia. Yo, motherhood. What might work for you, for your baby, might not work for another baby. So babies are different in in a very special way. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes my baby, when one is sleeping, the other one is awake. Anxiety, worrying, Mimi sasa nilikuwa nafikiri like I wouldn't leave my babies with the helper or anybody. Juu nilikuwa naona ni kama they won't take care of my child how I want them to. Like I'll just start feeling like kai ama atamchoka akiwa na feed, because it could be hormones. By the way, hormones can make someone worry a lot, or have tension and anxiety. And then I think about the worst case scenario. I play it in my head over and over again, and it gets me so worried. I become extremely protective of my babies, because I feel like they're so deep, like they depend on me, like they're so dependent on me. So I'll get so scared. If your priorities automatically change, your priorities will change. Like how you used to look at things, it automatically change. Whether it's about work, whether it's about relations and all that, they absolutely will change. Utaona tu, like their needs come first, you come second. You can't imagine life without them. You understand? You can. Okay, the reason why I say them is because I have twins. Another thing about motherhood, especially for a first-time mom like myself, you become more appreciative of other mothers. This appreciative and respect for other mothers. Najua kuna mtu liko naingia matatu, and then hapo kando there's a woman with her kids, anakuangalia ni kama anataka umsaidie kushika, or maybe the baby is crying and you're so irritated, uko like jeez, tashuka hii mat saa ngapi, niondoke hii kelele. But now the moment you have a baby, it changes. You find it, you might even find it cute when that baby is crying. Okay, as well, this type of person, actually I used to love babies hata before nikuwe na mtoto, lakini nilikuwa na ile like I wouldn't notice. Let's say we're walking on a street. I remember walking with my friend, and then there was some wale watoto tu hapo tao nini, they're playing some guitars and all that. So she will get so emotional. She will stand there and start listening to them and be like, oh my goodness. Mimi niko like, where tuende bana, where tuende? Sasa tutasimama hapa hadi saa ngapi? Let's go. You understand? But the moment I had my kids, I will notice a child. Na yani nitanotice tu mtoto, hata nikiona tu ni kama mtoto si anaumia, waijua mtoto si yako. So like it just changes, especially when it comes to my own mother. I unlocked more respect for her. I understand why she was how she was. I understand why she is how she is. I understand the overprotectiveness. I understand the strictness and the love, unconditional love. I understand. I honestly appreciate my mother. I respect her. I respect her so much. I really do. And all mothers for that note, especially responsible mothers. I honestly have major respect for you. Those are things that I wouldn't have noticed before. But now, the moment I had my kids, from the pregnancy for 9 months, then the labor, then the whole process of bringing a child into this world and taking care of them, breastfeeding them, making sure they are okay. Wow. Another thing about motherhood, you get secretly competitive. Yes, you usijidanganye ati uko hivyo. Don't even lie. Don't even lie to yourself. This is what I mean. You find yourself comparing your child with another child. For me, actually, I will call those friends of mine who have babies and like, hey, wako wameanza kufanya hivi na hivi na hivi. There's that. Even hata ukienda clinic, your mothers will ask me, ako how old? Oh, namwambia, oh, aya, anaka mkubwa. Like you automatically, it just comes automatically. So you get secretly competitive. You want, mimi nataka pia wangu akue hivi na hivi na hivi na hivi, especially if they are the same, the same age. Unaanza kujiuliza mbona wako wameshaanza hivi nini, you understand, like, so you get secretly competitive. You will feel unfit. Your body, you will feel like your body has changed. I just feel like my body has changed. So you'll feel your body has changed because you might add extra weight, muscles may stretch. Yeah, so but you just need to be patient. You need to be patient with yourself. Your body will get back to normal sooner than you know it. Like, but one thing about that, don't compare yourself with any other person because watu wako tofauti. Yeah, so you like unaweza mwili yako inaweza rudi sawa in 3 months, in weeks, it depends. Let me not put a time frame. You're not in control of everything. Yeah, you might think that you are, but you're not, because unaweza dhani ati acha nipatie mtoto hii like this might will make my baby healthy and all that, alafu aikatae. There's nothing you can do about that. Don't struggle, just look at what works for them. You can read as many books as you want, you can Google, you're not in control of everything, so just let things be. Motherhood can be isolating. Wait, before I get to that point, let me talk about friendships. You will lose a lot of friends. A lot of your friends will disappear on you. Yes, they will disappear on you. You will, especially those that don't have babies yet, because it's like you can't relate. Your world has changed, because it can be, maybe you're always busy for them, or ukiwa nao when ni mtoto saa zote unatakuongelelea, and they can't relate because they don't have babies yet, and they are also when you're like you lose friends. No, there are a lot of people who can relate to this. Like, you will lose a lot of friends. Something about motherhood, you love your babies. You love your baby more than anything in this world. You will love your child when you're jawai, like you have never before. And this is something you had never, like, I know you had never imagined you can love someone to that extent. To that extent, you can't even mind giving your life for them. You don't mind making any sort of sacrifice for them. That's why unapatanga mtu me, I did this for my kids. I went this for my kids. I went out of my way for my kids. Yeah, because you love them so much, and it makes everything so worth it. It makes everything make sense. Because they love you too, Another thing about motherhood is pressure. There's a lot of pressure. Pressure to be a good mother, pressure to do things right, pressure to not do anything that will affect them. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Leave a comment.